Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Wednesday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Randy Lee. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Obviously, spring practice continues to move along. We'll talk about some of the things. Auburn coming off a scrimmage over the weekend. Probably due to have another scrimmage this weekend, I would imagine. Auburn, your NIT champions. The portal opened on Monday night, and Auburn already seeing some movement in that area. A couple of players already announcing their entrance into the portal. Kevin Overton announcing that he will be back. That's a pretty big piece for this Auburn team. So who's next to enter the portal? Who's next to maybe come back? Who's the most important piece, do you think, or pieces to come back to this Auburn basketball team? Those things we'd love to talk about. Auburn gets hammered by Jacksonville State last night, 15-4. Now, Jacksonville State's nothing to sneeze at. That's a really good baseball team. But still, Auburn Auburn got some issues. Baseball. I don't know. I would not. Maybe they're not as deep. Maybe whatever. Maybe they'll figure it out. But we can talk about that, and we'll break that down a little bit. And Auburn's Board of Trustees set to vote on a $300 million renovation to Jordan-Hare Stadium. Got some renderings of those, and we'll take a look at those and maybe talk about that a little bit in the next segment. But first of all, I'll start things off. It's the first time we've had a chance to talk this week. Auburn, you're NIT champion.
Great win. Gave up a huge lead.
21 points.
And then,
we got to figure that out.
Well, I think that is, of course, defense and inability of stopping the opposition when they get things rolling. At least that's what it seemed like the other night. But I was really proud of the way that we closed things out, able to make shots at the end that were key. Of course, three-pointer that allows us to get into overtime, and then time session, keeping on prodding along and able to pick up the win. So the biggest piece of news coming out of the last few days, though, for me is KO staying. The last 15 games of the season, he was our best offensive player. Did we expect that when we got him from Texas Tech last year? I didn't. I think if memory serves me correct, he was somewhere in the 8-point range that he averaged on the season at Texas Tech. And then the last, he averaged 17, 18 points a game?
Something like that.
15 games or so. So it was the way that he shot the ball from the perimeter, some of the shots that he's been able to hit and how deep some of those shots have been. I can't say enough good things about his overall play at Auburn in the last few weeks.
No, yeah, he is one of the biggest pieces, if not the biggest piece, I think, coming back. I think that was Auburn probably made him a priority. Don't know what, I'm sure discussions have been made. I don't know what he's typical or what his value is on the open market, but certainly it had to be a pretty high level. Sebastian Williams-Adams, will he be the next to come back? Obviously, Philip Jovic has entered the portal. That's going to be an issue. That could be an issue. He was a guy that I was hoping was going to be back. Turns out not. The word was that it was his agent that said, hey, you're worth $2 million. And maybe Auburn said, that's maybe more than we can afford.
Well, I think it's way more than the market holds for somebody that's averaging, 5 points a game and maybe 3.5 rebounds per game on the season. Did he look like he was developing, getting much better as the season moved on? Yeah, of course. And when Murph went out, he stepped in and he played great in the NIT. So maybe his value is worth that. I mean, who's to say? I do have a pretty good feel that Auburn's going to spend the money that they need to compete next year. Brett seems to think that the Auburn budget's going to be between $12 and $14 million, and I don't think Jovic is worth $2 million of that 12 to 14 for me. I do think that there's a lot more value there now than there would have been 12 to 14 games ago. But let him go. You got the money to spend. I mean, that's the deal.
Yeah.
In today's day and age, and I hate to say it, but if somebody doesn't want to come back, it's not like the budget didn't open up that you were willing to pay him to go out there and either spend more on somebody or not. And here's a good segue for you on that. Michigan wins the national title. Mm-hmm. You and I did a show shortly following after that Auburn and Michigan game.
Yeah.
And if memory serves me correct, I looked at you and said, Auburn spends another $4 or $5 million. Auburn's got a roster that could have competed with Michigan, but Auburn didn't spend it, and Michigan did. And they got the pieces that we all look back on with the Yoxel and kind of laugh and say that we offered $1 million that wasn't even in the ballpark. Well, I mean, what if we could have gotten him for $2.5 million this year? I don't know what the number ended up being. But those are the decisions that a general manager and Stephen Pearl is going to have to make. And I think Auburn will be all in. I really do. I think we'll have a good roster next year. I believe that.
Well, Caden Magwood, I think everybody saw that coming, that he was going to enter the portal. He is in there with Jovic now. But you brought that up, bring that up, what you just said. And I agree with it 100%. I think it's very, very accurate. But I think about, and it brings to mind a conversation I had with our old pal James not too long ago. Mm-hmm. James from Opelika. And James said, what are we doing? Said, I mean, we're just, if we're just buying championships, which, I mean, clearly, for in the grand scheme of things, when you break it down, I mean, so we can put a plastic trophy in a case. Is that worth $14 million? And maybe it is to you. I mean, or maybe it is to Auburn University.
Yep.
So, what does Auburn get out of it? Auburn gets a trophy.
Yes, Auburn gets a trophy, but Auburn also, from a marketing standpoint, gets a ton of eyeballs on that AU logo.
Okay.
If it's competing at the right level. And I can remember, I think back to that first Final Four run.
Which means
the value of that Final Four run on how many times on national television that we're going to be interviewed and we're going to be seen. And I can't remember. You did the numbers. There was an analytics report that was done for that, on what the value was to Auburn University. Of course, you can't have direct cost on what it cost you to go and travel, and you're probably going to show. I remember when we went and played in the 2013 national championship game, we showed a loss on the season because we took the band, we took all of we spent so much money going out to Pasadena to play in that championship game that it ends up showing. But nonetheless, what is that value to Auburn University? And I think if you're not going to look at it that way, Andy, then you're going to always make decisions to not spend that money. Kind of like tourism in general.
Yeah. I guess it's as much an existential question. Like, I mean, what are we doing? I mean, where this money could be going. So Auburn spends the money to win a national championship in order to receive or make more money to bring, which I guess brings more students in, which allows them to make more money so they can spend more money to make more money. I mean, which is the natural order of
it's capitalism.
It's business.
Andy.
That's business, right?
That's what we're fighting.
So, I mean,
wars over is that's the structure that we agree is best for everyone. And it's not just this $300 million enhancement that Jordan-Hare Stadium's getting, man, there is building going on. All I can tell you is business is good at Auburn University. Business is really good. It's not just that building. I mean, there's building going on all over that campus. And
every time I go down there, there's a new, not house, subdivision.
Yeah.
There's a new apartment complex, that will house, 500 people. I mean, it's crazy. If you're not in the construction business, that might be something to look into.
But, it takes people that are a lot smarter than I am analytically to go, what value is that athletic department bringing to the university as a whole that's allowing all this other stuff to happen?
Yeah.
My answer to you is probably a lot. Probably an awful lot. And if you let that basketball program go away and you let that football program go away, even though they may show in the red from time to time on each individual year, that is not taking into account the marketing arm of what that brings to the university.
Yeah.
I don't know that you can actually show a value for that.
That's a good question. That's a good point. I don't know. I mean, it's just what are you willing to put into it is what you're going to get out of it. And is that satisfactory to you? To call yourself a champion and to put a plaque up on the wall or paint something on the side of the stadium, or to be able to go to a 300, or be able to add $300 million worth of value to your already existing palace. It's the biggest structure on campus. I mean, that's.
I know it's wild.
If you don't, and if you don't want to be a part of college athletics anymore, I mean, I understand, but what else you gonna do? This is what it is. All right. We'll take a look at the renderings of the new Jordan-Hare Stadium. I would imagine it's going to be approved, but we'll see. It's supposed to be voted on today when we come back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Berner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of Chevys, from Silverado trucks, Tahoe, Suburban, and Traverse SUVs. Every model side by side for comparison. Plus, we always have a fresh selection of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to roll with huge discounts. Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for being with us. Give us a call, 256-234-6221. Let us know what's on your mind. What do you think about this new plan for Jordan-Hare Stadium, the renovation? This is always an interesting topic of conversation. We'd love to hear from you. We are brought to you each and every day by the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. For all your personal injury needs, give her a call, 334-604-7927. Sensagreen, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensagreen. And J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big, no job is too small, commercial or residential. For all of your needs, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. All right, we got some pictures of what this might look like if we want to go ahead and run those. But we're talking about $323 million of the budget here. Now, that's chump change for Auburn University. But when you think about what that looks like now, that it's basically the erector set side of the what we used to call the side of Jordan-Hare, and where it connects to Haley Center over here on your left side. I mean, it's beautiful. I think that'd be, I don't know, would it be worth it?
Well, here's the issue is that at some point in time they're going to make these expansions because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. And the other competition that's out there from a facility standpoint are doing these extensions where it's not only useful for football, but for a lot of other different events, too, that goes on around campus. So is it worth it? You're asking some really philosophical questions here, Andy, today that I don't have philosophical answers for. Like, what's the value of $14 million to Auburn basketball toward the university? I can't give you a solid answer with that. But I can say that if others are doing it, it's not causing the business building and the other buildings around campus to not be built solely so we can continue to throw money at these athletic facilities. That's not the case. They're building everywhere around Auburn. It's a boom town. Opelika is too, because it's right there beside. So I would say, yeah, go with it. The funding's there, and I think it'll be rubber stamped as quickly as it can. Once you get to this point and this much work has been put into it, it's a rubber stamp time. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Well, we used to say, and that, and there was, when all this NIL and everything kind of came into being, and we would say, well, you're no longer going to see these 100,000 seat, because we'll just take that. That's a waste of money. We don't even pour that money into football players. And that's true. But let's be clear, this is not an expansion. This is not, Jordan-Hare putting in seats. This is just making some long overdue updates to the stadium. I mean, for goodness sake, we had a scoreboard out there from 1987, just got replaced last year. I mean, I don't know where that thing is, but I said I was going to go try to get it and put it in my backyard, but never did get. But it belongs at Opelika. Opelika High School had a better scoreboard than Auburn University at Jordan-Hare. Think about that for years. So I think it'll be really cool. 300,000 square foot building. Is this addition to the stadium? New campus and game day kitchens, flexible dining and concession venues, multi-purpose hall and ballroom, intentionally flexible spaces for campus and game day usage, and a new club and premium seats, of course. That's going to be a big part of it. But, I don't. This is not going to take place. It's not going to be one of these things where it's going to be finished in a year or two, but it's going to take a little bit with that much construction on that end. But certainly it will be it will bring Jordan-Hare Stadium into the 21st century, where it has not. They've kind of put some lipstick on it, but it probably needs some upgrades.
Yeah, it's probably time. And here it says, in all the stadium's north side upgrades, including the video board, will have a price tag of approximately $350 million.
I already got the screen up, so just, And again, $350 million. I wonder what it costs to build Jordan-Hare Stadium. $20 million. I mean, literally, times have changed, certainly. So, looking forward to it. I think it'll be pretty good.
Well, we'll help pay for it.
And I'm sure.
I mean, that's
no
the thing that's for certain here is that, man, I tell you, it's every year when I'm stroking checks for my tickets and my tailgating spots and all the amenities to be a fan and try to do it the right way on Saturday with your family, buddy, I go, man, it's wild how much money I'm willing to spend on it. But I strike the check every year because I want to support and I want to be there.
Yeah.
So it goes up substantially every year, it feels like. And when you get these upgrades, so if it's going to go up anyway, may as well make it as nice as possible.
Exactly. Yeah.
Be willing to spend the money anyway.
That's a good point. Mike says tickets will go up.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, along with everything else.
But at least we get, a hot dog for $3 and a bottle of water for $4. So, All right, we got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Join the 43rd Alabama State Games, June 12th through 14th, 2026. Compete in Olympic-style events and support Alabama youth sports. Discover the power of sports. Registration opens March 1st at alagames.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for being with us. We are brought to you each and every day by Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. Tremendous place to get some great food, great people. Great atmosphere, whatever go and check out their website, steaksnwine.com, just the letter N, steaksnwine.com. You can check out their daily lunch specials. You can also get them to cater your next event, whatever it might be. The food is absolutely delicious, and they will prepare it for you. And trust me, they can do a better job than you can for sure. All right, Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Go give them a look this week. All right, spring practice going on right now. Alex Golish about halfway through spring. I think Auburn has maintained, been relatively healthy. You still got some guys coming off surgeries like DeMarcus Riddick, Stanton Rammel that they brought in, the offensive that hopefully, I don't know if he's going to be your left tackle or not, or right tackle, whichever one. But is everything that you've heard coming out of practice, do you like to hear what you're hearing? Are you concerned about some things?
No, I'll start with it's unfortunate that after you leave a regime like we did on this last one, that so many people come out and are so clearly disgusted by what we got with the previous regime. And it's not just ex-players that may be disgruntled, but it's now it's all the talking heads like Brett. I told Brett that last night. I said, man, it's not just you. It's a lot of others that now all of a sudden you hear what a difference the defensive side of the ball being coached was in comparison to the offensive side, and what a breath of fresh air it is to sit up there and watch Golish and this staff go about their work. So I'll leave it with that. Just so disgusting by what us Auburn fans have been, I guess, accustomed to seeing on Saturday. And you get what you deserve at a certain point when you look at the record. So Alex Golish is, if you buy into it, the total opposite. Has a plan, is following the plan, is engaged in every facet of that plan, has some players with him that he brought that high expectations is saying it mildly. And so I feel really good about the direction of the program right now. And what else can you say, though, Andy? I mean, I am so – Brett went on this – I'm part of the Show Me State last year. Well, that Show Me State went right where the other years went, right downhill. I think I'm there right now, even with Golish and this crew. I hear what they're saying, and I want to buy in so badly.
Got to see it.
But we deserve so much better than what we've got, and I'll leave it at that.
Well, one aspect, I'll just say one thing that I'm pleased about and that I've heard so far. Now, I'm like you, I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
But they've talked about how pleased they've been with the defensive line. I had no qualms with the linebackers. I mean, I think that's going to be a strength of the team. Obviously, Xavier Atkins coming back, Bryce Diaz, Elijah Melendez, DeMarcus Riddick. I feel great about them. I feel really good about the secondary. Eric Winters is back. New Boy Fagans is back. Sylvester Smith is back. Now Rashawn Pleasant and Blake Woodby. I think Pleasant had some good moments at cornerback, so I think he's a little bit more comfortable. I think Woodby's got a tremendous amount of upside and potential. So I'm not terribly concerned about cornerback, but the defensive line I was kind of concerned about. Lost a lot, but all I've heard is how good Cody Sigler, transfer from Arkansas State, has looked. Chris Murray wins an appeal. He's back at edge. And, it looks like guys like Jared Smith and Darian Smith are going to take that next step. So we can't afford to miss on hardly any of those guys on the defensive line that we brought in through the transfer portal. And as of right now, it looks like – and Jordan Crawford and Malik Autry, can they take the next step?
We need them to. I've been a massive fan of Jordan Crawford since seeing him last few years of high school, but especially his senior year where I thought he was the best defensive player in the state. We need him to be the best defensive tackle in the SEC, and I think he has that type of talent. And I think that Malik Autry proved last year that he was a great plug in the middle, and big human, but maybe played a little bit better than I expected in year one out of Opelika, and so that's a good thing. But I'll go back to just previous years. I know I shouldn't do this all the time, but I'm going to go back to the position group that you hear a lot about. A lot of times is the one that you're concerned about, and you're almost going to the media to say, man, I've been so impressed with this grouping right here. I think back a few years ago to the receiving corps. Oh, man, we went into the transfer portal and we picked up all of these key pieces, and then Andy Graham comes up here and he tells me how great some of these players are going to be, and then the games start. Well, oh, hell, they're not even good.
Who? Yeah.
Why did we get him? Why did I buy into that again? So I'm nowhere near to that level with this defensive line because I have seen the ceiling's really high for a lot of these guys. But again, proof is in the pudding, and we need the proof to be on the offensive side. What we've seen, I think we've played winning football on the defensive side, and that's a testament to the effort that DJ Durkin and his staff have put together. We just need to see it on the offensive side.
For all of his faults, Hugh Freeze came out and said, yeah, the offensive line kind of sucks. And guess what?
It did.
It kind of sucked. So I hadn't heard that at least. All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. Just a couple more segments left in today's show. Again, thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Ed says, Andy, because you're on the number train today, Masters champion wins roughly $4.5 million, but it comes with endorsements totaling $25+ million. I'm sure college national championships have similar values. So to our topic, our conversation in the first segment, that's the value of if you put in, I mean, and I guess it's like you said, it's capitalism. The more money you got to put in money to get back money. I mean, and you know, so what's a national championship worth? I was speaking more of the philosophical, like you said, the philosophical side of it, and I think that was because that was what James brought up the conversation about. It's like, I mean, what are we doing? I mean, what is this really the most important? Is this really worth our time and effort and to put all this money into to have to prostitute ourselves around to get everybody to beg people for money so we can win a national title just so we can say, hey, we won a national title, and then next year it's worth nothing. I mean, that's gone. It's in the ether. Now you're over doing the same thing again. Maybe it is, and if it is, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Well, the common sense side of me says that it's well worth it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be spending all this money because the money wouldn't be there to spend.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be here in this building
if we
doing this show.
About it. And if you didn't have that outlet to embrace a sport like we do with football and others, with Auburn University, then what would you do with your time? As we were just talking about, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You don't play golf. You don't fish. You don't do all these things. Well, hell, I could figure out how to do it if I didn't have to go work every day. But no, Andy, I think that it's probably clearly worth it. And those that make those decisions decide that, yes, it's worth it, and keep spending that money. And, the main point I want to make is, I sat through a chamber event in Auburn several weeks back and had a presentation presented, and I think that there was and this was before this stadium expansion with Auburn, had been approved, but there was over $1 billion worth of renovations being done in and around Auburn that is generated around Auburn University.
Wow.
So think of the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Think of all of the positive things that come with that, and that was before this $325 million was being spent. So I'm very thankful as a business owner that hopefully I get my fair share of that. I'd like to do all the signage work, by the way, at that new complex. I'll throw that out there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
see if I can make that happen.
Well, we're going to work at it. We're working for it. But yeah, it's good for all, I would think. And luckily, I don't have to make those decisions from a general manager standpoint, exactly how much year in and year out you need to spend. That's the difficulty I have. Because the fan in me that watched Auburn get mutilated by Michigan earlier in the year goes, we've got 3 or 4 nice pieces. If we had 3 or 4 more, we'd be Michigan. Then we'd be playing for a championship, which Michigan put together within a year. So how much am I willing to spend so they don't get those 3 or 4 and we do?
Yeah.
That's the hard part. But the budgeting in basketball makes more sense to me, Andy, than football.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get my head around how you can put a good football roster together for $25 million. I can't get my head around it.
No.
Not if you buy into some of the numbers that individual players are getting. So, and you've done this show.
And then where does it end, though? And that's the other part of it. If you're LSU and you pay $40 million,
yeah,
and you don't win it all,
yeah,
then you got to pay $50 million the next year. And if you don't, so you're chasing, like you're talking about chasing a dollar. Good grief, you're chasing a roster, but it gets more out of reach every time you take a grab at it. So golly, it used to be so much simpler. Can we please go back to $500 handshakes? Please, I'm begging you, somebody. Tommy says, how great is Auburn's defense going to be in 2026?
First off, I think it's going to be coached exceptionally well because it has. It has been. Do I think our talent level's better than it's been in the past? I can make an argument, yes. I can make an argument that top to bottom, because so many of the players that were freshmen last year that we needed to get snaps from are sophomores now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make an argument that their ceiling may not be reached this year, but the ceiling of a lot of those guys, I'm going to say 8 to 10 of them, is really high, like NFL high. I'm not saying that they're first round high. I think a couple of them are, but I think quite a few of those 8 to 10 are first 3 rounds high. And go back and look at Auburn. You know, the shows that have meant the most to me with you and Brett over the years has been the discrepancy between what Alabama and Georgia have put into the NFL from a draft standpoint in comparison to what Auburn has over the last 15 to 20 years. There is no comparison. And until we fix that, it's going to be hard to believe that consistently you're going to beat them unless you just think you're going to outcoach them.
Yeah.
And out-atmosphere them at Jordan-Hare Stadium over and over again, even though they got better talent and they're being better developed. So, I can make an argument it's going to be a really good defense.
Okay. Trouble at Plainsman Park? You concerned?
No.
No?
Midweek pitching.
Yeah.
Jack State's very talented. Jack State has an outstanding baseball program. It didn't just start either. It's been Jim Case, who I had the good fortune of knowing a little bit for a very long time, did an amazing job. That was a great baseball program before then. And it's only getting better. I told Brett on the podcast last night, if there's one athletic program and school that I cheer for in the state of Alabama outside of Auburn, it's Jacksonville State. I just like the way they go about their business over there. And I like what they produce from an alumni standpoint and all that they stand for. So I might be wrong by that. I didn't graduate from there, but I'm telling you right now, I really am impressed with Jacksonville State.
And former Benjamin Russell graduate.
As the president.
President.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And he was a great guy then. He's
Good,
a great guy now. And
very
he's from
nice
a great
guy.
family.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
yeah.
All right. We got to take a break. We'll be back with one final segment right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Wednesday afternoon. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you out there being with us. Brett and Faith will be with you tomorrow on location at, what do we call it, Mavs?
Mavs. Yeah, seafood over off 34 near Stillwaters.
Yeah.
I haven't been there, but Brett Pritchard talks highly of it. And if you know Brett Pritchard, he can cook. And if he speaks highly of your seafood, I I trust his judgment on that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
really,
yeah,
sure.
but they're looking forward to being out there tomorrow.
I'm looking to go try it out for sure. Okay, it is April the 8th, Masters Week. You a Masters? You ever watch?
Yeah, I had the good fortune of going last year, several days, and enjoyed that with my good friend Mitch Schroeder and another group. So I enjoyed that, and so if there's one golf event that I can stop and watch, that's it. How about you? I mean, there's just something about
I
that
watch
event.
it every year. It's just something about, it's, spring is here, and it's so beautiful and serene, and I don't know. And it's almost like it's this pocket of that doesn't really exist. I know it exists, but I can't get there.
Yeah.
But it's just I would love to go sometime. But it's a beautiful place for sure, and I always enjoy it. It's so much fun on Sunday to watch that. All right, on this day, 1974, the great Henry Aaron hit 715 off Al Downing in Atlanta to break Babe Ruth's record.
The thing I remember about seeing that on video over and over throughout the years is those two guys that run onto the field and run around the bases with him. And
they would be shot to death today if they tried to do that.
Happening today is the epitome of my going wherever the heck I wanted to go, leaving Dobbs Circle and going all over town and practically going where we want. Things have changed, Andy. Have they not?
Oh.
And that's one of those moments where you go, gosh, that would never be allowed today.
I think they're like two prominent businessmen in Atlanta, or they became. But yeah, but then, it's like, you're like, that's just funny.
Yeah.
Like today, it's insane that actually could happen. But anyway, all right. Happy birthday today, John Havlicek.
One of the best.
One of the best. Boston Celtics.
Tremendous score.
Yep. Born on this day, 1940. How about Catfish Hunter? Hall of Famer.
Again, was a great starter. Turned to a reliever. Good on both. Good at both.
Yep. 1946. Played for the A's and the Yankees, and I think maybe even another team or two. Jim Lampley, born on this day, 1949.
Wonderful.
Some
people just have the voice.
Did several Iron Bowls in the mid-'80s.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was on ABC.
Okay.
Yeah, after Keith Jackson and Frank Broyles did it in 83, I believe, but in those 87, 88 games, Jim Lampley and Tim Brandt, I believe, were the.
God, some of the useless knowledge.
Really, it's terrible.
Around in your head, right?
Terrible, but I don't think they took. I think those two guys couldn't stand each other, but they did. But it was a good broadcast. But anyways, much like us. No. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer.
Great. Had to hit in the. Gosh, I'm gonna say it's the 84.
86 World Series.
86 World Series, not the 84.
Miracle Mets.
Yeah. So
Game 6.
Carter was one of the key pieces to that.
He's the one. You get me now.
I think
Game 6.
I think he got the two out hit just to start it.
That's what I was going to say. I think he came up with two out.
Yeah.
And he's the ones that got the first hit.
The line drive to left.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Good one. Kane Hodder.
Don't know Buddy Kane.
Jason Voorhees in the Friday 13th movies.
All right.
Why do I say this? Because he was from Auburn, California. There you go. I didn't know there was an Auburn, California, but apparently there is. Born on this day, 1955, John Schneider.
Dukes Hazzard.
Bo Duke.
Yeah.
Attaboy. 1960. Terry Porter.
Great all-around player. Defense, offense. Played on a great team, too. A team that does, oh, my gosh, they don't run into Jordan. They win probably a championship.
They were those.
Yes, they were great.
Portland Trailblazers, man, they were a lot of fun to watch. Clyde Drexler, man, they just, yeah, they were really, really good, but they ran into a buzzsaw. Julian Lennon, hey Jude. Robin Wright, beautiful. Princess Bride, yeah.
You wouldn't know.
Santa Barbara, yeah. Biz Marquis.
Remember Biz Marquis had
You got what I need.
His one song.
Yeah. Felix Hernandez, King Felix, and C.D. Lamb.
Look how young C.D. Lamb is.
Born on this day in 1999. Are you kidding me? Whew. All right, it's going to wrap it up for us. He's Randy. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.